this next question says, have you ever had a toxic ex? Yeah. Hi my loves and welcome to my channel. If it's the first time you're seeing this beautiful face, hi, my name is kamsinnamani. Please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and giving this video a big thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. And if it's not, hi loves, welcome back. Okay ladies, or everyone, to be honest, whenever I say guys, the problem I say ladies are like, no ladies, watch your channel, I'm sorry, but hi everyone and welcome back. Today's video is going to be a question and answer video, Q&A, right? I rarely do these because I just feel like it's not that interesting, but I always get a lot of requests on them and I put up a question tag. So you guys should just send me questions. Maybe I think we're also like due for a little update. Not much to be honest. And yeah, while I beat my face, I'm actually going out today. Today is the Fenty Skin. Is it Fenty Skin or Fenty Beauty launch in Nigeria? I'm super excited. So we're gonna beat this face and head out. Okay, I'm gonna put this hair down. Everything you already know. So yeah, if you want to hear your answers to some questions, some very juicy, some not so juicy questions, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so first things first, this is not a tutorial and actually late. I don't even know why I bother saying that. I feel like most of you already assume I'm late, which is so bad. I'm not late, I'm like early, Lagos time, or every other place. Yes, I am late. Moisturizing right now with the Zaron Skin Hydrating Serum. I have a discount code if you want to get this. You also have to be registered on the website to use the code. I forgot to mention that in my video. I'm going on with the primer. I'm using Fenty Beauty, you know, just trying to keep with the theme of where I'm going to. Yeah, let's get right into the questions, to be honest. That is a lot. Okay, is that a lot? Not really. I'm going to be outdoors. I'm going to W Bar and I actually haven't been there in a minute, but I do remember that it's quite hot. So yeah. So this question says, how have you been doing generally? I've been doing okay. You guys are probably gonna watch this after this new vlog comes out, but I basically went off for a bit, not really a bit, like a week, or was it up to a week? And I just needed to take a break. I thought I would still be working, but to be honest, I wasn't actually working. I was just resting, honestly. I went through some burnout. I wasn't sad or anything, nothing like that. I was just trying to get myself together off of social media because it's so hard and so much anxiety when you're trying to mix both. Okay, so the next question, I got a lot of how and why I started YouTube, how long it took me to get monetized, all of that. I started YouTube, I don't know, I just started. I just felt like, oh, I have a fun personality. And yeah, I think this is not a big deal. I can do it. That's honestly why I started. Nothing too deep. I went through different phases of not knowing what to create and eventually found my niche. And yeah, fast forward, here we are. How long did it take me to get monetized? I started YouTube November 2017. I started taking it seriously, I'd say ending of 2018. And then I got monetized 2020. So I think it took me about, almost 3 years. So I'd say 2.5 years before I got monetized. And that's the thing. But I feel like because I was doing it as a child, I wasn't really so I wanted to be monetized, obviously, but I wasn't really so pressed about it. I was more excited about the fact that, oh my god, I get to post, and I was growing an audience, even though it was really, really small. But that's kind of where my mind was at. So I get the whole struggle of, you know, doing it now as an adult, and you have bills to pay, and you're like, when is this ever going to pay off? I get it, but you know, don't give up. That's what I'm gonna say. So this says, how to cope with life, everything in the world equals pain. No good news since 2020. That's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know things are tough, especially if you're in these parts. I'm really sorry to hear that. How do I deal with life? I don't know. Life is hard for everybody, to be honest. It varies, but no one's life is 100% perfect. Nobody. I don't know. How do I deal with it? I have times where I deal with it better, and times where like I literally just stop and cry and yeah, I feel all the emotions. But I just feel like at the end of the day, you just have to keep moving. No matter how long you stay down, end of the day, you know you have to keep moving. So I think I pray, even though it's something that I don't know. I feel like anyway. This is an update, but I really do struggle with that. I feel because I'm very very self-reliant. I think that's my problem. So when I have an issue, I'm always like, how do I solve it? Like right now. I mean, when people say prayer, I'm like, but that's not right now. I need an answer right now. I'm also very impatient, in case you haven't noticed. She's like, I have a brain. God give me a brain. Like, that's how I feel. I be like, God gave me the equipment to solve this problem. So what are you talking about? So if I'm praying, it means that, I have tried all and everything and it did not work. And I'm like, oh my God, it did not work. Like, that's when I like usually like now go to prayer. I'm just being honest. But yeah, I think I still do pray. I don't know. Life is hard. This okay, I don't know if I should call you guys handle. I'm not sure if you ever want me to do that. So if you want me to do that, let me know so that my next QnA I will mention your handles because I don't want to like expose anybody. One says, are you an introvert or extrovert? I would say right now I'm a mix of both. But when I was younger, I was definitely an extrovert. Definitely. Like I can talk and I like to talk and I like to make friends and all of that. But I think as I got older and certain life experiences kind of make you sober and you're like, you know what? Not everyone deserves this side of me. So I'm going to lock this side of me up for those who, have proven to have that much access to me and all of that. And certain things that happen, you're like, maybe, I don't know, maybe you got hurt or like a friend did something and someone you really, it's just like, you know what, it's not, I'm okay right now. Let me just face this circle I have now that isn't causing me any wahala than, opening myself up to new people and then something, this sort of thing. So I'm a mix of both. But I would say I'm more of an extrovert than introvert, but I'm a mix of both. Because most of the time, people might think I'm actually quiet. I'm like, I'm not quiet. I like to read the room. So it says, how do you deal with hate? I get this question a lot. Honestly, I think it varies, but right now, I just don't give it the time of day. Do you know the funny thing? I literally just learned how to block. I didn't know how to block on YouTube. I don't know. I felt like it never really bothered me. I just used to delete it. But I just learned how to block because sometimes people just be talking. I don't know. I just don't give it any mind. And if I think something is gonna I don't expose myself to such energy. For example, if something bad is happening or someone is saying something bad about me and you're my friend, why are you coming to tell me? Especially if I don't know that person. If I know that person and we're friends and you're trying to warn me that, oh, this person is a good friend, she's saying this and that, I get it. But if I don't know that person and there's nothing I can do with this information you're giving me, why are you giving it to me? I never understood that. If I ever done someone, I'm so sorry, but now when people do it to me, I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do now? What you have just done, I can't do anything about it, but now you have put this information in my head. I didn't know about it. I didn't care. As they're talking about me, I didn't know they existed. But now you've made me know that they exist, and I'm not aware of the problem, and I'm not going to do anything because I'm not going to tag them. I'm not going to reply. I won't do anything, please. So it's like, if someone keeps doing that, I will block you and block those people because it's like, why are you telling me this? To do what? So, not everyone gets it. And you will never know until you're in those shoes, until you're in a position where people are talking about you or something, or people always have opinions. I mean, I decided to do this. I was very aware of what comes with this. So I'm not surprised, but just more like, okay, something to learn. Okay, because I know I want to get bigger. So, and the bigger you get, the more hate you get, but the more love you get as well, depending on what you do. And the love I get on here is 100 times more than the hate I get. So it's like, why would I waste my time on people that don't even it just doesn't don't make any sense, to be honest. So I just remove my mind from it, like, and focus. You have to actively, because I know it's human nature. You want to, but you have to actively, like, no. If 5 people or 10 people are saying something bad, and I'm seeing 80,000 subscribers right there, why the hell will I be concerned about the minority of that? You know, like, I'm definitely doing something, and it's like I'm finding my people. So those that don't like it can go. Do you understand? Like, I'm just more like, yes, let me keep uprooting people. Like, do you understand? So, nah, just, I think obviously when you're starting, it might get a bit, you might be a bit, what's the word? You might be a bit, what's the word? English, oh. I can't remember what I'm trying to say. Sensitive. Yes, you might be sensitive and all of that, but you just have to know that not everyone will like your content. I tweeted about that. Not everybody will like your content. And it's nothing deep. Like, it's really not that deep. I don't like everybody's content on YouTube. Why the hell would I not expect everyone to like my content? It's not. So if you don't like it, be going. That's literally what I say. Like, not everyone like your content. So let me say, I'm like, okay. Like, am I the first for people who don't like the content? Like, you know? So I like some people's content. People might not like it, and I'm so happy that those people didn't stop creating their content because they got some backlash about it. I like your content. I'm happy you didn't go because I like your content, and that's all that matters, you know? So yeah, that's what I'll say. I don't know if I answered anything, to be honest. I'm actually in a rush. I can't lie. Okay, so this question says, if you weren't a YouTuber, what else would you find fulfillment in? Interior design, or having my own talk show. So still kind of related. I think maybe only interior design is a bit out there. But yeah, I actually really do love interior design. If you guys go on my YouTube homepage, what you will see is kitchen makeover, home this and that. They were like home design. Literally, that's what you see. The first 10 videos, that's what you're gonna see about. Then you might now just see, mix with some YouTubers I like. But yeah, I really like interior design, and I love to talk, and I like to talk. So maybe podcasts or my own talk show. How old are you, and what are the things you do to make a living apart from YouTube? Okay, so I am 24. I will be 25 later this year. Things I do other than YouTube to make a living. I have a business, an interior decoration business. We sell basically like IKEA stuff or minimalist items that you might not necessarily find so often here. And I also take collaborations, so still linked to YouTube and Instagram, but I get like sponsored posts or do this, do that, and their campaigns, and I think the more I grow, the more often I get those type of jobs. Yeah, that's how I make a living. Next question, when will you be starting another class about content creation? And honestly, I've been avoiding this question because I know I'm wrong. I know I'm so wrong. Basically, you guys deserve an explanation at this point. I was trying to do something different and kind of improve how I do my classes. That will involve, not me sending everybody account details like how I in 2001. So that means I would have to pre-film, pre-do everything, put it up. You get the drift. So just finding time to do all that, because normally I'll just have them live. I won't really be doing live classes. I'll leave the live classes if you want for one-on-one sessions only, because it's very stressful, and right now I just don't have the time. I really don't have the time to be doing that. So if you want one-on-one live, that would be like a separate package. But yeah, I just want, so anytime you want it, it's just there. I don't have to be doing them every time. Like, if you want to buy it, it's right there. Go buy it, everything. That's what I'm trying to do, or trying to find the time to do. But I told myself it will not pass the first half of this year, and June is next month. So yeah, I'm so sorry. Not done this blush on the nose thing. Oh, it's cute. I'm using cream blush. Wow, love it. I can't really see what brand it is right now. I'm not allowed to. Okay, stay tuned. This next question says, have you ever had a toxic ex? No, I haven't. Next one, do you think you would ever get a tattoo? Honestly, I don't know. Before, it used to be a hard no. Now it's like, not so hard no, but I don't know. And I've always been open to piercings because piercings are very, to me, they're not as permanent. Like, if I don't want it, I take it off and it closes back, or even whatever, I've taken it off, But tattoos are like very permanent. And I'm like, when I'm 40, will I say, why were you so stupid? So right now, I would still say no, but I would never say never, but not very likely, to be honest. Next question is, how do you set standards? Very important question. Well, I feel like you kind of have to have a conversation with yourself and tell yourself what you will and will not tolerate. And setting standards is actually the easy part. The hard part is enforcing them, because sometimes it's awkward. Sometimes you're like, especially as a woman, and when you're dealing with a guy, so it can be a bit awkward. Sometimes it can be like you can even feel uncomfortable. You can even feel unsafe. But I think those unsafe moments, sometimes your standards save you from even getting to that point. But it's just you valuing yourself and knowing that I do not deserve certain things. Sometimes it's just too pretty for certain things. Certain behaviors is like, do you ever like, I'm too pretty for this? That should be your attitude. Like, I'm too pretty for this. And just ending there. Okay, so just more of like, I'm worth certain things, and you value yourself. When you value yourself, that's how you set standards. So you have to like maybe start creating a good relationship with yourself and actually start liking yourself, if that makes sense. It's weird, but sometimes people would say how, I didn't like myself when I was younger, and now I'm like, what the hell, I love myself right now. I didn't like this part of my body, but now I love it. So I feel like it's actually possible to learn to love yourself and like yourself, especially if you were not raised in an environment that wasn't so great. So I feel when you like yourself a lot, you won't want to make yourself suffer. You wouldn't even make yourself suffer, so why the hell would you let someone else make you suffer? I believe the more you love yourself, the higher your standards, because you want someone else to treat you how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself poorly, you won't mind someone else treating you poorly. So that's how it kind of works. I'm going for a very simple beat because I want to try glossy red lips for the first time. So I feel like that's a lot, so I don't want the makeup to be too much. Okay, lashes done, eyeliner done. Got to get going. Someone says, Kamsi, I know it's not really your thing, but a video on how to stay safe in Lagos as a woman. My dear, I think we would need to basically sacrifice all the men in Lagos enough for stay safe, right? Because honestly, at this point, I think it's just God and luck. Because you can do and if you're just unlucky, even in your own house, something can happen to you, especially here. To be honest, the things I'm about to say, I don't even have them, but I'm gonna get them. I had them before, then I lost it. I just never replaced it. But just having the usual pepper spray, I think that's just the one I can do. Taser too, but I also say a more, I would say, realistic approach. Prevention is better than cure, even though in this situation it's outrageous. What else can you want us not to have lives? So I should just stay in my house all through. I should not go out ever at night because men exist, But I will say, before you go to some place, please know who you're going out with, if that makes sense. Especially it's all this like clubbing type things where are you gonna sleep? Is that set? It's not the guy that you meet that day that said come out that you should plan. This is not America. This is not America. Even in America, it's not good because women are being killed. Women go on dates and don't come back. It's not funny anymore. You can do all the whole, we should be expressive. You can sleep with the guy on the first date in his house. No one is saying you cannot, but will you come back? Do you know the man? You don't know the man. So, my dear, that's a different issue on its own. So yeah, you just have to take all these things into consideration. Okay, let's say you don't plan to sleep, but do you have a ride? Most of the time, like, I drive for a reason. It's not if I love driving, but it's like I have my way home. I don't trust even Ubers and all, especially Bolt. Please, I don't enter that car past a certain time. I don't. So all these things, you know, when you hear all these stories, you'll be looking so far-fetched until it happens to you. So I would say that one is where I'll put in the whole prevention is better than cure. So you just have to know everyone's here for a good time, but after the good time, where are you going to rest your head, sis? How are you going home, sis? Don't trust everybody that is smiling, sis. Especially if it's a man, sis. Unless you know him, honestly and truly. That's what I'd give. Every other thing, pray. Just pray to God, because it's luck and God at this point. So after basically going swimming, the next question is, as a YouTuber, do you or will you compromise for your viewers? For example, will you do a video with your man because you know it will do so well, even with the fact that you are not comfortable with showing us your man? I don't know if you get. So a short answer to that is no, I would never compromise because of views. And my reason is nothing is worth more than your peace of mind. Let me just tell you. So if you are truly not comfortable, it has something to do with whether you're not comfortable, you're not confident in your relationship or anything like that. If you're just not someone that likes to put that out there, you're not someone that likes to put that out there. And when you do it because of this, it's like you're never really going to be comfortable with that. So yeah, I don't think you should. I think that there are other ways there are other things you can do to lead you to that viral moment. It doesn't have to be you compromising something that you're not comfortable with just so. And what if you now do it and it didn't even get you as many views as you thought you would get? So you have now done this thing that you're not comfortable with, and you now give you the results. So at least if you knew you wanted to do it, then even if you didn't do so well, it's not your concern because you wanted to do it. Like, you're comfortable with that. And yeah, so I'd advise, don't ever do that. Don't do that. Otherwise, you're going to keep doing it. There are no limits. You're going to keep doing it. Tell you to do something, you do it. It's not everything that they tell you to do that you have to do. You still have a choice. It's good to listen, hear what people have to say, but check with yourself. Are you comfortable with it? No, I'm not. That's it. Because at the end of the day, these people are not going to save you if anything happens. They just have to watch and go. They have their own lives. So you have to check in with yourself and know what you're comfortable with, truly. So guys, I need to finish up the makeup and leave. So yeah. Oh my god. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh my god. I am in love. Cut the cameras. Okay, loves, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was short and sweet. I'm so sorry I was rushing, but I'm really, really late for the event. Not really, really late, but like, I'm starting to get late. You don't care. Anyway, if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, I will definitely do more of these. I understand I have new subscribers and people want to know certain information that I may have answered before, but clearly they're not about to go start digging up. So if you would want me to do this a lot more often, don't forget to be sending in questions, so I will reply when I have time, or I'll also follow me on Instagram so you can see when I do question tags sometimes, just to have a conversation with you guys. And yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll hopefully see you in my next one. Bye.